Liverpool have been beaten at Anfield by 1-0 by Fulham. Yes, Fulham probably going to get relegated. To be fair to Fulham, they deserved it. They were brilliant today. But oh my God, 7 in a row for Liverpool at Anfield. I never thought I would live to see the day. It was a flat performance, especially the first half. Second half a little bit better, but still not good enough. Not good enough, guys. I mean, this season, we might as well write it off. This season is gone. Horror show by 10, says Johnny Gooch. This is just, I don't know, I won't stay on long, but I mean, this is just absolutely crazy. That was fucking joke, says Paul. I'm done, says Morsey. Oh my God, it's all ended, says Helen. Dave Lazoff, Liz Golden, Sean Moore. This is just Thierry Unreal with a capital T. Where do we go from here? I mean, we've got Leipzig midweek, 2 goals against them, but luckily it's away from home. It's not at Anfield, actually. It's in Hungary. That might give us a chance, but it's papering over the cracks. I mean, we're in trouble. The drop-off from players is just this level to this level. It's below this level. I mean, it's just unbelievable. I never thought I'd see it. From Club World Champions to Premier League champions. Clean-outs needed. FSG are going to have to put their money where their mouth is in the summer, because we don't just need 1 or 2 players in the summer. We need 4 or 5 big players in the summer. 4 or 5 big players, because the drop-off is just far too much for Liverpool. The drop-off is too much. We are in trouble. David Lazoff, who knows the last time he lost 6 at home in a row? I think that's 7 in a row. I mean, it's just, I've forgotten even how many in a row. We up to the first game we got beaten in January at home. I think it was Burnley. We hadn't lost in 3.5 years at home. Now we mightn't win again for another 3.5 years. I mean, it's absolutely crazy stuff. I'm not going to come on long, maybe 10 minutes, just to vent my bloody anger at that performance today, especially the first half. Look, not Neco Williams and Nat Phillips, to be fair, Reece Williams, they're not going to get into the Liverpool team when everybody's fit, but that's no excuse. There's no excuses today. We just weren't good enough. We weren't good enough, guys. It's as simple as that. We just weren't good enough. Even Mane has dropped off drastically, his form. He's snatching at chances. Salah and Jota, all right, I suppose. Jota, was great to see him back. But the whole team, the performance, I mean, it was terrible. It was terrible. And Fulham deserved to win. It's as simple as that. Fulham deserved to win that game today. They got the goal at a bad time, just before half-time. Terrible from Salah. I mean, he should have did better. Good finish from Lamina. But the only ones I would keep is Salah. I think Klopp has to go. His head isn't in it anymore, says Helen Raybould. Wow, that's a big decision. Rangers, of course, won the league today. Steven Gerrard would be a big name mentioned. I'm not saying Klopp out. I think Klopp's still there. We got to get FSG back in Klopp. I think that's the answer. Get FSG back in Klopp. Let's get FSG back in Klopp in the summer. Not Klopp out. It's FSG back Klopp. That's what we want to see in the summer. We need Klopp to be given funds to refresh this squad, because he hasn't really been given funds in the last 2 or 3 seasons. We've been bringing in bit players. You know, we need a striker. We need a midfielder. And we probably need a centre half. There's 3 straight away. And the backup on the bench just isn't good enough. The backup on the bench isn't at Liverpool's level. It's probably not even a mid-table level. That's how bad it is. I mean, Phillips, Neco Williams, Reece Williams, are any of them going to get into even a Brighton starting 11 or a Burnley starting 11? I think they'd struggle, to be fair. Klopp is definitely part of the problem, says Dave Lazoff. Well, I mean, he's part of the problem because he's the manager, and it ultimately rests with Klopp. Well, no matter the results, you know, and the decisions rest with Klopp, of course. Neco was good. He got caught a few times, Dave. I mean, he's been thrown in. Reece Williams as well, and Phillips. They've been thrown in. I mean, that was a League Cup. That starting 11 was like a League Cup starting 11, an FA Cup starting 11. It wasn't a Premier League starting 11. Phillips shown fight, rest of them were midgets. I thought Jones should have come on at half-time as well in the midfield. I mean, Milner's last season. It's a bad way to go for Milner to leave on such a low. If he would have went last year, won the league, and maybe went to Leeds or something, it would have been better for him. But I can't see Milner being at the club next year. He's been brilliant for us. But the drop-off is far too much now. Phillips was all right. He was okay. He didn't do anything wrong. But I mean, guys, where do we go from here? FSG have got to back. FSG have got to back Klopp. Steve LFC says Klopp out now. I wouldn't go that far. I'm sorry. I just wouldn't go that far. Let's see what happens in the summer. Huge transfer window coming up. That's where we got to see it. The transfer window in the summer. But I mean, you know, there's no fight. There's no creativity. There's nothing in midfield. Oh wow! I never thought I would see the day. Can't win. We can't even score. Can't even score a goal. Did we look even like scoring a goal? We had 1 or 2 chances. Hit the post, but it was a looping header. We just don't look. Haaland is a must. Would Haaland come to Liverpool at the moment? Won't be. It doesn't look like we're going to be in the Champions League. Looks like we're going to have to win the Champions League to get into the Champions League. And with this team at the moment, I can't see us win the Champions League. I really can't. This happened at Dortmund at the end of his incoming. We have peaked, says Steve LFC. I hope you're wrong. But Origi, Ox, Karius, Jesus Christ. Helen doesn't get any better, does it? Ox is gone as well, Origi. Problem with these guys, it's okay sell Ox, get rid of Origi, get rid of Shaqiri, get rid of all these fringe players. Problem is they're on big contracts. Problem is they're on big wages, 70, 80,000, 100,000 pounds a week. Who the hell is going to buy them? They're not coming with form. Origi hasn't done anything since the Champions League final. Probably should have sold him that season. In 2019, the summer of 2019, he should have been sold because we would have got the most money for him when people had money. No one has money anymore. Even Barcelona and Madrid don't have the money anymore. This is just crazy stuff. I think we're in big trouble because the players we need to improve this team, you're talking 3 or 4 quality players in quality positions, like a centre-half, centre midfield, someone who can go buy a player in midfield, definitely a striker. I mean, it's not going to be easy, but who's going to sign the likes of Origi, Oxlade-Chamberlain or Shaqiri on the wages they're on? Who's the money? Who has the money? That's the question. That's the big question you ask before you just say get rid of them. It's not that simple. But I really do think it's not Klopp out either, by the way. It's a rebuild. Unfortunately, it's a rebuild. As Gilesy says, Klopp, a one-trick pony, says Amo. I don't know about that now. Champions League, 2 Champions League finals, 1 win. I mean, 97 points, still not win the league. And then last year, record 99 points for Liverpool. I don't know about that. If we don't get Champions League next season, who will want to come to Liverpool, says Seamus Moore. Exactly. Well, I can't see us getting Champions League right now, can you? Can't see it. I just cannot see it. I can't see the form and the performances there in the last 10 or so league games where we'd probably have to win 8 of them or 9 of them to get Champions League. I just don't see that. I just can't see it. Champions League is gone for next season, yeah. Problem is, if you get into that Europa League, you're better off not even being in it. You're better off finishing 10th, 9th or 10th and staying out of the Europa League and just going again. That's what you're better off doing. Take the hit. That Europa League, forget about it. You're better off not being in Europe. That is an absolute nightmare of a league. The Fish and Chip Conference League, as they call it. Better off out of that. If you can avoid the Europa League, avoid it at all costs. But I mean, that was really disappointing. LFC Boya must be happy because I think Leicester City have a great chance now. Top 4, I really do. I mean, Chelsea probably saying we have a good chance too. United City, Chelsea, Leicester maybe. Top 4. I mean, I just can't see us getting it. Not on the you have to judge a team on performances. And if it was a one-off game where we lose or we lost, no. We can't even score a goal. We don't even look like scoring a goal. The tempo is gone. The pressing has gone. I want to course, but I'm not going to course. It's just absolutely crazy shit. I mean, United and City is on now in another half an hour or so. That'd be a decent game to watch. But, top 4 is gone, Dave. Get real, says David Lazoff. I am real. That's what I said. Top 4 is gone. Top 4 is definitely gone. Top 4 is gone. But I don't even want top 7 now. I don't want to be in the Europa League. It's an absolute nightmare. I mean, Leicester City will tell you all about that. It's an absolute nightmare of a cup. It ruins your preparation, and it also ruins your league games because you're playing a Thursday night and on a Sunday. You never play on a Saturday or a Wednesday. What about the other side of Stanley Park, says Emma? What about it? Sorry, I misunderstood you, Dave. No, Champions League's gone. I mean, was it even there if you beat Fulham today? We were expected to be Fulham today. Let's be fair. We were expected to be Fulham at Anfield today, no matter what all our records are. I think that's Fulham's first win since 1542. So, like, you know, if we would have beat Fulham today, would we have got top four? I even think it would have been a long shot. But losing to Fulham, it's an extra long shot. It's not going to happen. But I just said I'd come on for 10, 15 minutes just to come on and just vent some sort of an anger because the shit's hitting the fan on WhatsApp already from the United fans. It's coming in fast, as you'd expect, I suppose. If it was United, I'd be doing the same because that's what the football banter is all about. But I mean, it's just the drop-off is too much. I mean, you can have a bad season, you can, lose games, but the fight, there's no bloody fight there. And that's the biggest problem for me. There's no fight. I'm absolutely pissed, says Johnny Gooch. What are you drinking? Areola pull off some saves. Seamus Moore, he pulled off saves, but the Jota one was good, but I'd expect a Premier League goalkeeper to save them. That one at the end, Anderson, I think, cleared it. That was going to be a tap in from Mane. That was good defending. They defended well and they countered. I think we've been found out, especially at Anfield. We've been absolutely found out. And Anfield at the moment, especially with no fans, just seems like a graveyard and not the place to play. That's why I'm saying we're lucky we're away from home against Leipzig, because I would have worried more if you were at Anfield. The record has been just so poor. Oh my God, I've got to do a video later on, probably with Keith and one or two others, just to delve deeper into this result today. So check that out. But yes, manky shite teams are laughing, says Helen. I wouldn't blame them. Fulham looked relatively comfortable. They did, yeah. We never put them under pressure. We never put them under proper concerted pressure. Okay, last 15 maybe, being desperate, we put them in when Fabinho and Trent came on. We put them under a little bit more pressure, but it's not good enough. It's just not good enough. I'm sorry, it's not good enough. Excuses with VAR, decisions, or even injuries. Come on, you have to be beating the likes of Fulham, Brighton, Burnley. Certainly not losing against them. So I'm not putting any excuses in there. As I said earlier, Fulham deserved to win the game. It wasn't as if they were hanging on. They weren't hanging on. Fulham were solid, says Dave. He has to change formation. No more 4-3-3 shite. The problem with Klopp is he won't change. He won't change formation. He won't change the way he's been playing. So why would he? He's been successful over the last 3 seasons. Why would he change? I just think we need a shake-up. We need to hit the reset button in the summer, but we need FSG to back us in the transfer market when it's going to be tough. We won't have the money we thought we had because of COVID, but every team is in the same boat, and we won't have the Champions League money. Looks like we won't have the Champions League money for next season. I mean, it'd be a miracle to win number 7 in the Champions League this year. It's been such a crazy season. Anything's possible, isn't it? But I mean, that is a real long shot. But it's just... We fly to Russia for Wednesday. I thought it was in Hungary, in Budapest, no? I'm not even hungry for that game myself, to be honest. Watching Liverpool is just not the thing at the moment, is it? I mean, it's boring. It's actually boring watching them. Fulham had decent possession from the beginning and created chances. Exactly. They had chances. Yeah, it's in Hungary, Dave, in Budapest, yeah. Probably suits us playing in Budapest, but it's just... It is unbelievable. It is unbelievable. It reminded me of Roy Hodgson days at Anfield. I mean, even Carragher was saying he played in some poor Liverpool teams, as we know. But at Anfield, usually there was a fight. There was a determination not to lose. When you pull on that red shirt with the crest, I wear a black one, with a red shirt with a crest, you're going to give your all. Problem is, players out there, I'm not going to name them, you know who they are not giving their all. They're not giving their all at Liverpool. They're just not doing it. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's confidence. I know maybe it's we won the league last year. That's enough. We've won the Champions League medal around my neck. Premier League medal around my neck. I've done all that's it. Done all I could do here. Six losses in a row at Anfield. Oh my God. On rock bottom is right. Rock bottom is absolutely right. It's tough doing these videos. It's very tough doing vlogs now at the moment for Liverpool. Usually it was full of bubbles, full of energy, ready to rock. But this is bad. Worse than any side under Rodgers or Rafa Benitez, says Dave. Yeah. Well, we never lost 6 in the row at Anfield, did we? Never lost 6 in a row. Can't blame it on Van Dijk. Can't blame it on Gomez. There's something else there. There's something else there. It's not just that. I'm going to stay on for another 5. As I say, I'll do a video later with Keith. Maybe go into it in a bit more depth and a bit more cursing. But things are not rosy in the Anfield LFC garden at the moment. My God, this is just first thoughts, fresh thoughts after the game where Liverpool have beaten by Fulham by 1-0. But the performance was poor. The individual performances were poor. The only bright spark was Jota on the pitch. At least he tried. But that's it. That's it. That's the match day report. And Fulham played well and deserved to win. What? I need a few drinks to Seamus Moore. I'll tell you, you become an alcoholic watching Liverpool this season because you need more than a few drinks. That's how bad we have been. I mean, it's just, I don't know what to say. I'm lost for words, if it's possible. Jota rocked one in. Everton have won more games at Anfield and score more goals at Anfield. I knew Amo Murray was an Everton fan, obviously. I thought 4 was the most we've ever lost at home in a row. Oh, it is. I think 6 is the record. There's no doubt about it. We're breaking all the wrong records at Anfield. Klopp set the bar so high. Well, the bar has been unbelievably high last 2-3 seasons. It's been ridiculous. We've been spoiled rotten, to be fair. But the drop-off is just too big for me. It's too big of a drop-off to blame on a few injuries or VAR decisions or stuff like that. The drop-off is just too big. It's more than that. It's confidence. I don't even know. Maybe there's something going on in the background. I don't know. But it definitely is more than that. And how we get out of this hole that we've built ourselves, I do not know. But we got to get out of it quick. Because an FSG have got to back Klopp in the summer. That's the simple fact, I think. Klopp has to be backed by FSG in the summer. Or we are going to have another poor season next season. Wow, guys, as I say, get your last few comments in. I'm going to do a video later, so check that out. A bit more in-depth video of this disastrous run of form from Liverpool. But wow, it would be a miracle if we win Wednesday, but I can't see it. We don't even need to win. We could lose 1-0. We could lose 2-1. We still go through. We've 2 away goals. That's the only good thing to come out of that game. But if we play like we've played there today, I think Leipzig will beat us, to be honest. Probably win 2 or 3-0. Drop off from injuries, COVID, no fans, debt in families, not enough support from FSG, shite calls, VAR decisions. Am I missing anything? Says Dave. You can add it all together. You put it in a stew. That's where we are right now, guys. It's reality. The reality has hit hard, but the drop off has been just ridiculously bad, to be fair. It really has. I don't even think that explains the drop off. I don't, especially at home. At home, Anfield. Are you joking me? Fortress. It's not a fortress anymore. Stubbornness, maybe. Says Dave Lazoff. Nope. I mean, there's loads of things going on. Who knows what's going on in the background? Nobody. We need just to get it out. And forget about defending. We got nothing to lose, says Paul Graves. Just got to win a game. Score a goal would be a good start, wouldn't it? Get a goal. But I'm not going to stay on long. Another minute or two. Got to do a video then. Upload a video, maybe a 10-15 reaction to this. But things are not rosy. He's not flexible enough in formation. He doesn't surprise the opposition. There's another key you can add to your list, Dave. I mean, there's so many things. I wonder what Klopp will do now. You never know. Klopp just walks away. And I mean, he's there till 2024. So he's 3 years left on his contract. If FSG don't back him, will he walk in the summer? Will he walk, Maybe Gerrard come in with Linder, something like that. Maybe. I don't know. I don't want to see Klopp go because I think he could rebuild now. And sometimes he likes that. He likes the rebuild. But he's got to get backing from FSG. If he doesn't get the backing from FSG, so what use is it then, Lack of motivation, bad attitude that we don't see. Bad attitudes that we don't see. I've seen a few bad attitudes on the pitch today, Dave, to be fair. I've seen a few today. Hit the like button, says OG. You're absolutely right. It's very important to hit the like button. They help amazingly with the stream. As I say, I'm not going to stay on long. Just great scenes. But times are bad at Liverpool at the moment. We've Leipzig midweek. Let's hope we get through to the quarters. It'll take a little bit off, but not much, because times are really bad. I'm going to watch the United City game now. Check out my video later. Stay safe. There are more important things in football at the moment, but at the moment it is not good, to say the least. Thanks for coming in, guys. This means more. Still love Liverpool, still follow Liverpool through thick and thin. But the big one from this game is with Fulham beating Liverpool at Anfield, first time I said since beginning of time, is Klopp needs backing from FSG this summer, guys. That's the big one. Stay safe. Dave, Helen, OG, Gooch, Amo, Eamon, all you guys in the house, thanks for tuning in. Stay safe. I'll talk to you soon. Let's go.